Well, if this looks like a very grainy image, it's because it is an unusually dark day. We had a very clear week and extremely cold temperatures, and now kind of ending on the 20th of January, which is usually when the really cold weather ends every year in Ireland. Suddenly it's overcast. And extremely damp, and in fact I'm standing in the middle of a misty kind of drizzle right now. But something interesting has happened. As always happens after we've had some very cold weather in January, when it warms up, and it's warmed up a lot, it's nearly 10 degrees Celsius, and daytime temperatures were only 2 or 3 degrees Celsius for the last week. But on Friday things started to warm up a lot. On Saturday was very mild. Now today, Sunday, here you can see primroses. Now no flowers as yet, but these are all primroses that have come out of the ground. And in fact there might even be a few different kinds of primula, not primroses, but false oxlips and cowslips. But also, very exciting, and this is a real sign of things to come, bluebells up. When the cold snap comes, it's like it kind of pulls an elastic band back, and then when it suddenly warms up, it's like it lets it go, and spring just starts. And January is kind of the last week in Ireland because of our own peculiar weather systems. Traditionally, this is the last week coming, next week basically. Traditionally, it's the last week of winter, and in Ireland the first week of spring is actually from St. Bridget's Day. And in fact, even this year, for the first time ever, we've got a bank holiday we never had before. So the first ever St. Bridget's Day bank holiday. It's something we should have had a long time ago. St. Bridget was very important to Ireland. She was in fact the goddess Bridget as well. And these are very interesting. These are lords and ladies, and they're a real spring plant too. Well, they last all year, but when they come up, it's spring. I'm going to move out of this misty drizzle now, but even though it's very dark, and it's ridiculously dark, it's only after 3 p.m. It is coming up to spring. However, it's a good thing to keep an eye on the pond as well for the first signs of frog spawn. I'll have to clean it out a bit, and maybe even frogs and a few newts, although the newts don't usually appear till April. But already it feels a little bit like spring. I'm being watched by a lot of different little birds at the moment. They're all thinking I'm putting food out for them, which I have been doing to get them through the very cold snap. And yeah, so next week could be a very different prospect, could be very exciting.